horror protagonists are the main reason as to why I view a lot of horror media as straight up comedy. Like, okay, bro, you mean to tell me you signed up for an overnight security job in an abandoned pizzeria with haunted animatronics relentlessly trying to put you in a blender and willingly worked there for 5 days straight, 6 hours, so 12 to 6 a.m., 6 times 5, 30 hours that week, just for the paycheck to be $120. You would think that would make him snap out of it. Like, damn, I just worked a whole week getting paid $4 an hour. I just might not be cut off for this. How this nigga gonna clock right back in doing overtime? Like, why you in night 7, nigga? Listen, I don't know what type of living situation warrants this kind of dedication, and I don't judge. Like, some people simply just aren't as fortunate as others. But to be frank, if I was you, I'd just start robbing niggas. I'm sorry. It's either I rob niggas or this whack-ass job robs me. And I'm putting my life on the line regardless. 30 hours for 620s is diabolical, nigga. Who you working for, nigga? Mr. Krabs? 1 hour into the first night, if I see one of them little ugly-ass robots move their head, no. I'm hanging up the jersey, sprinting down the door like Drewski when Birdman Goons was trying to snatch his chain. Foxy, rusty ass is not catching me. I'm out the door a new man. I'ma just start scamming people, bro. I'm forcing the manager of that pizzeria to empty the compartments of their pantaloons before I get low traffic on his buffoon self. This is just one horror situation out of thousands where it's the result of terrible decision making. The fact of the matter is, for most cases, the reason why you're there and how you got there is not what's important. It's the fact that you are there and you have to find a way to deal with that. But it just bothers me that 90% of all like horror movies and shows and games are completely avoidable, bro. Not only avoidable, it's so questionably obnoxious sometimes. Let me guess. You're visiting this abandoned haunted building, investigating disappearances or odd rumors surrounding the area, right? And somehow you didn't get the memo. It's like, damn. I heard this big-ass pit of lava is hot. Rumor has it, some people have jumped into this pit of lava and died. And never came back. Then you just do a backflip right into the motherfucking lava to see if it's true. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I like to call making the sandwich. I do, however, understand if the protagonist's occupation is quite literally to get to the bottom of whatever's going on. Police officer, security, or detective, something along the lines of that. But how you some random ass journalist, no guns, no hands, no nothing, trying to square up with anybody in a mental asylum in the middle of a forest? Miles Upshur, I'm talking to you, nigga. There are so many reskins of this predicament, notably Outlast for me, because despite it, this is still one of my favorite horror games of all time. But get this, Miles is a freelance journalist who receives an anonymous email that inhumane experiments are being conducted at Mount Massive Asylum, which is a private psychiatric hospital owned by the notoriously unethical Murkoff Corporation. And for some reason, this nigga think he Batman and goes there by himself, no kind of weapon in hand, no partners, just a fucking camera and a raggedy ass Volvo. But at the very least, they not complaining. Because you already know what I'ma say, man, but you making a sale. I can't lie though. If you know the ending to Outlast, you know Miles is low-key him. So I'm not gonna hold you. I'm talking all this bullcrap. Whole time he do me like a Mortal Kombat fatality. My fault, big dog. But all of these games that go like that, how is it that the main character is not gonna react to shit? That's what pissed me off the most. Because in this game, you enter the asylum and the first 5 minutes, you open a door and the first thing you see is a mutilated corpse hanging. And bro just gonna look at it, not say a word, and walk past it. I cannot stress this enough. These horror protagonists do not value the luxury of staying your ass home. It is so underrated. If I see that corpse, nigga, let me tell you right now exactly the first thing that will cross my mind. Damn! I don't know what possessed my black ass to pull up in this mental asylum. Bitch, GTA 6 dropping next year. Let me take my ass home. I do not want to be on the receiving end of whatever the fuck demon awakened inside of a nigga that caused him to do my man like this. Maybe I'll live to see a Corey upload again. Who knows? I love a good horror story that puts the main character in a serious predicament that wasn't caused by them doing stupid ass shit, as well as ones where the characters make very reasonable decisions and still die, or something along those lines. It's cases like these that can either be peak writing or just plain rigged. Watching niggas make dumb decisions and die because of it can be pretty fun, but after a while of seeing the same mistakes, it just gets stressful, bro. But watching niggas cook up a fire-ass plan and still get clapped because of some dumb, obscure reason or because it was like rigged, I feel like that's more stressful than anything. I swear, some of the Saw traps was just straight bullcrap, bro. Now, I'm gonna talk about Saw here, but I also like money. So while I talk about Saw, I'm gonna have some cute shit on screen, like cats and dogs and stuff. Anyway, I hate them elaborate traps they set up sometimes where there's no real way out. This nigga Jigsaw gonna look me dead in my face and go, "It's a desert eagle to the right of the chair you sitting in that got all your limbs bound. Shoot yourself in the face or this whole building finna blow up in 60 seconds. Even if I somehow manage to get my arms free to get the gun, comes to find out it doesn't have any rounds. I hate that shit, bro. There's so many traps in all of the movies that go like somewhere along the lines of that. That doesn't entirely have to do with the protagonist, to be fair. Just the writing of the movie in general. But it still sucks, bro. Anyways, I'm just saying you're not gonna see me anywhere near an abandoned building of whatever the hell it used to be. Last time I checked, both sides of my motherfucking brain function properly. So I'm okay with living somewhat of a boring life. Because you know what? I get to exercise the luxury of staying my black ass home.